all anime-only watchers that do not want to be spoiled, or you anime-only watchers that want to read the manga, I recommend not continuing on with this video, because I want to be discussing events that the anime skipped, and a bunch of you Chibits that were manga readers told me to read. I haven't completely read all the stuff they skipped, because of obvious reasons. I had to make a fucking reaction to this, or a review to this. Most likely it's going to be more of a reaction. I'm giving you 3 seconds, anime-only watchers, if you still don't want to be spoiled. 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Susanoo. You fucking kidding me? They skipped this shit? Why the fuck would they skip something like that? Dude, this arc I am currently reading it's absolutely one of the best fucking parts of Akame ga Kill I've seen thus far. Dude, this Esdeath versus Night Raid. Oh my god. Why would you skip one of the best fucking arcs? So far what I'm reading, I mean, the death of Susanoo. The way he fucking died. What the? I just finished the chapter where he died, where Esdeath crushes his fucking core. That's exactly where I stopped reading, because I wanted to make this video real quick before I continue on. Susanoo fucking dies. I fucking loved him, man. I really like this character, and you're telling me I'm... Thank God I like Esdeath as a character. Thank God I do. If it was freaking demonic fucking justice, oh god. But, dude, the way he went out and what happened, it makes me see why so many manga readers are pissed. Very, 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 very fucking pissed. Now I understand. Now I understand the scope of why so many manga readers are pissed off. Now I understand the rage I saw in the comment sections of my Akame ga Kill reviews. I understand the fucking rage now. Skipping this fight? Oh my god. Why would you do that? This is by far one of the best fucking parts of Akame ga Kill I have seen. Why? Why? Dude, the freaking Esdeath, man. Freaking ripping Leone apart, dude. Just ripping her fucking arms off, ripping her legs off, cutting her eyes open, cutting her freaking breast off. I'm like... I couldn't believe what I was fucking reading. I couldn't. Oh my god. I can't believe the fucking anime skipped this. Why? Why can't we have a good fucking adaptation? This shit is so damn epic. Why? This would have looked so badass in anime. Oh my god, this would have looked so badass. Oh my god. These chapters I have read, the information, the dialogue, the character development so far I have seen. Yo, dude. What the fuck? Like, what's going on in White Fox's mind when they decided to skip this? I understand you have limited content and limited budget, but why would you skip this? Why? Couldn't you just leave it on a fucking cliffhanger and wait for a possible season 2? I mean, all you have to do is wait for more fucking chapters to come out for Akame ga Kill, and then you can make a season 2. More money for the studio, and you don't fuck up and piss off your fans. Why? Why does companies do this? It's the exact same thing I saw from Tokyo Ghoul. This is literally what I saw when I started reading the manga. This upsets me. This really could have been amazing. Don't even get me started on the artwork. Oh my god. The difference in the artwork and characters of the anime? Oh my. Tatsumi is not even the same character. Like, he doesn't even look like the Tatsumi we know from the freaking anime. Tatsumi looks more rough and badass in the manga. In my opinion. His art style is subjective. But, in my opinion, he looks freaking amazing. It's not even just that. Okay? Those fights with Esdeath, when you see the way she looks in the forms of the way she fights. Oof. Okay. Let's talk about some content about these chapters. What they fucking skipped. The grasp of what they skipped so far from what I have seen. Did you all know that we had a time skip? 2 time skips? Did you all know that? Anime only watchers, if you're still watching this, did you know we had 2 time skips in that episode 19? Yeah, we had 2 fucking time skips. There's supposed to be a 2-week time skip before the death of Demonic Justice, I think. And then we had a 1-month time skip after the death of Demonic Justice to this current part that I see is going on in the manga. The fight between Night Raid versus Esdeath. And I'm like, oh. I didn't even realize we had time skips. No wonder I thought there was some form of time space missing between last review I did of the episode after looking at these chapters. I'm like, no wonder I feel like there's just something gone. These time skips, dude. Skipping damn time skips. Don't even let us know they're doing time skips. And I've been told by a couple of Chibi's manga readers that they've actually done this repeatedly a lot. Like, there's been a couple of time skips a lot in the series of Akame ga Kill that they've actually skipped, or just not told us they've had a time skip. I was unaware of that. I was. It's not that big of an issue with skipping time skips, but the time skips they did in the latest chapters, like the chapters I read, chapter 38 and past, and all that, and chapter 35. Yes, I want to tell you real quick. If you're an anime watcher, you're still watching this, start at chapter 35, not 38 that a bunch of Chibits were telling me, because they skip out on a little bit of development on one of the 4 demons. The demon girl that supposedly Tatsumi fought before, you know, he went to save Mine. Well, she reveals more of her personality traits in chapter 35 and 36, and they completely just cut over that in the anime. Like, you don't even find out more about her personality. She's actually very sadistic and loves pain. I had no fucking idea. I didn't. So, that's one thing. Another thing, too. They cut out the tunnel. Supposedly, I don't remember it. I don't remember it from the anime, but they cut out the entire portion from the manga that where Leone and Susanoo they're digging a fucking hole underground to Bordic's chapel, or cathedral. They're digging a fucking hole under the city. And they completely cut that out also from episode 19. Now I'm starting to see the signs of why some said it was going the anime original route. Especially with them skipping the aspect of the fight with Esdeath. You on some crack, White Fox. Like, what the fuck you on? Like, why would you skip one of the most hyped up fights? This is pretty hype. Like, seriously. Majority of the watchers of Akame ga Kill, I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat it. A lot of the watchers, not all, I know for a fact not all, but majority of the watchers I know probably like Esdeath a lot. And we all want to see a badass fight between her and Night Raid. But you cut that out. I don't understand. I don't understand what you had to be smoking to skip something like that. I don't. I don't know what would draw someone to skip one of the best things I have seen from the series. Another thing. They skipped Esdeath's introduction to her power. Like, we know she has the, you know, the demon essence or whatever, the Tegu inside of her going for her blood or whatever, but I'm talking about the introduction of her trump card, her ability she made on her own. They skipped that in the anime. And that's some vital information you should let us know, White Fox. That's really a lot of vital information you decided to just cut out. Esdeath can apparently stop time, freeze time and space. And she uses that to kill Susanoo. It's sad Susanoo had to die. It really, really is. It weighs on me hard because I like Esdeath as a character, I like Susanoo as a character, and I don't want to hate Esdeath, but I don't want to, you know, say Susanoo just, I don't care about him because he died by Esdeath. I don't want to say that. It's just sad on both aspects, I want to say. It's very sad. Seeing Susanoo get his fucking core crushed, and then his core still kind of moves to save Najinda, that's depressing. That is fucking depressing. I want to say right now, that is depressing. Don't even get me into the aspect of Leone getting tortured. Oh my god. Oh my god. Seriously. Damn. the amount of torture Yone had got done to her by Esdeath. Oh my god. Like, seriously, how would you feel if your leg, your arm, your breast, your eye, your cheek, and I'm guessing all sorts of other things got cut off? How would you feel about that? Probably wouldn't feel too good. And that happened to Leone. The only reason why she's alive, technically, is because of her Tegu having some great regenerative abilities. She can heal really fast. If she didn't have it, she would be fucked. I don't know if she's going to make it out of this or not. Maybe that's the reason why a bunch of Chibits said that this is probably turning into an anime original, because certain deaths. Now I understand why some are saying that this is an anime original, because they skipped over Susanoo's death. They skipped over Susanoo's death, and if I recall from the latest episode of Akame ga Kill, episode 20, we don't see Susanoo anywhere. What the fuck happened to him? If Susanoo appears, I'll be like, okay. And if he doesn't appear again, I'm like, so you just want us to accept that you skipped over an entire arc, White Fox? Like, really? You want us to accept that? Defend it all you want. I can already see development in these chapters that they skipped over. That is really important. Like, the overall reveal of Esdeath's power, the freeze time power, that is very fucking important. Especially with the power level of Esdeath in these chapters I've read. We find out how strong Esdeath is. Supposedly from the agenda, from the rundown of how strong she is, we find out... you just hold on to your seat real quick, because I flipped out of my seat almost when I read this panel. Apparently, it would take 50,000 elite, not soldiers, 50,000 elite soldiers. Elite. Plural. Like, you know, elites. Like, you need that fucking elites. 50,000 elite soldiers. And, yes, there is an and. 10 Tegu users, including Akame, to beat Esdeath. I repeat, 50,000 elite soldiers, 10 Tegu users, including Akame, to bring down Esdeath. That's pretty fucking scary. I want to say, I knew Esdeath was powerful. I knew she was powerful, but when I saw that shit, I'm like, how the fuck do you beat someone that could fight 10 Tegu users at once and pretty much 50,000 fucking elite soldiers? How do you fight someone like... Not Raid. You only have like 3 or 4 fucking Tegu users fighting Esdeath right now, and Esdeath is just guarding. She's guarding. She's not even trying to fight full out. She's kicking ass. How do you even plan on fighting someone like this? You can't. Oh my god. And they're telling me this, like, Supreme General dude, I think his name is Budo. I think that's his name. I probably got it wrong, but the Supreme General dude is the level of Esdeath. How do you beat 2 people that are that fucking strong? Nobody on the rebel army is that strong. Najenda is nowhere near that strong. Tatsumi definitely isn't. Oh, fuck no. No. Mine, no. No Tegu users are on our side, not Raid's side, are as strong as Esdeath or Budo. Oh my god. Okay. Talking about other things. There's a couple other things they skipped that seem to be very important to this arc. The Bordic arc, he's pretty much, as we know, he's trying to gain control of the religion-type group. We found out about that in the anime. I remember a little bit about that. Well, they didn't go too far into it. Well, that character that was introduced on episode 19, I don't think we ever got a name. His name was just Great Lord in the manga, so I was like, okay, I'll just call him Great Lord. Literally, the dude's name is Great Lord. Supposedly, we find out that this dude that is like the leader of the Path of Peace is half Danger Beast. And he actually has abilities to where he can heal people and stuff. So that's pretty impressive, finding out he's half Danger Beast. I wonder exactly how that happened. I wonder if we're ever going to get any backstory on that, because for someone to be a half Danger Beast and be introduced like they are, there's going to be probably some very important things about this character that we need to know. And they also skipped over this in the anime. So, yeah. I'm like, whoa. Another thing, too, was Mine's relationship and Tatsumi's relationship progressing in these couple of chapters I read. For instance, from what I read, Mine will make the decision to probably go out with Tatsumi after this fight with Esdeath. If everybody survives, Tatsumi survives, Mine survives, pretty much they will go out. You'll have to where Mine pops the question, says, will you go out with me? I'm guessing that's what she's going to say. And so we get to actually see some romance progression in these chapters between the two. And that's pretty interesting for a shonen to actually have probably characters getting together. It's rare. It's kind of rare in a shonen. And it's not just that either. The amount of different development they skipped with Raba and the other characters, and Mine, Najenda, Susano, it irks me. It really, really, really irks me. And once again, I question some of these anime companies, like, why? If you can't make a series properly, if you can't do it properly, don't fucking do it. I understand changing events around, trying to make it a little bit easier to flow a little bit better. Fine. That is fine. That's what you were doing with Akame ga Kill in the earlier parts of the episodes. I know for a fact, because I remember doing a comparison review of the manga and anime for the first 3 chapters. That's fine. But going around and actually skipping development of characters, important development of characters, and just skipping it entirely like it didn't even fucking happen? No. 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 You do realize when a mangaka, or a writer, any writer, not just a manga or comics, but a writer of a book, when they write something, it probably has importance when it's a plot element. And when you start picking out these little plot elements and removing them, you're actually changing the story. It will have a butterfly effect, and it will all come falling down in the future. It will. It changes things, it destroys the plot, and for instance, if you remove something that's very vital, it can probably turn something into an ass pool later on, or a plot hole, or it could turn into something to where a character has lack of development where you give no shits for a character. For instance, Raba in the latest episode of the anime. I found out by a couple of Chibits that he had a very emotional death, and I should have felt something, and I'm really upset I didn't in the anime. And so, yeah, this kind of makes me mad. Once again, another brilliant series ruined because of stupid-ass anime companies not knowing how to adapt something fucking properly. You can call people a manga elitist. I'm not a manga elitist. I haven't even caught up with the series. I will say the exact same thing to any series, even if I don't read the manga. If you can't adapt it fucking properly, do not make it. Don't. Don't waste time trying to promote a fucking promotional trailer for the series. I don't give a damn about that. If you're telling me you're wanting to make a series just to promote the manga, to get extra income, more money, and sales, like you did with Tokyo Ghoul, I don't like that. I don't like trailers. I don't like it at all. I'd rather be left on a big-ass fucking cliffhanger that follows the storyline to the T, to the letter, than have something that goes off track, ruins the story, ruins the foreshadowing, ruins the plot points, and all sorts of stuff that the mangaka or any writer of any different genre, series, or literature did. I don't like it. I don't. Really. And it's not just that. Companies are getting a lot worse. I noticed this year. There's just been so many different series I have reviewed this year that get this fucking treatment and do not deserve it. Akame ga Kill is doing amazing. Really, really fucking good. I understand skipping some chapters because of the rape scenes. I heard a lot about Chibits telling me that they skipped some certain chapters that wasn't really that important, but it just showed the overall grim aspect of the capital. For instance, different rape scenes that happen to different characters. Which I can understand that for censorship reasons, but that wasn't anything massively important to the plot line. But when you go out of your way to remove plot points that are very, very vital to the progression of the series and characters, that is when you go too far. So yeah, it makes me mad. There's just so many series this year. I have seen so many, countless series that have been ruined when they could be so damn good, and they could have so much potential to where they could be in top series, like Attack on Titan status almost. Or even just a little bit closer, maybe not as good as that, but close to it. And they get ruined because of studios don't know how to actually do a series properly. will we ever have a company in a long time besides Madhouse or Ufotable that actually know how to adapt a series properly, or at the very least know how to change things around to where it actually flows a lot better than even the manga itself? For instance, Hunter x Hunter, Parasite, for instance, going on right now. Anyways, I'm gonna end this here because this is starting to turn into a rant. I just want to make my thoughts clear on the aspect of how I feel about when studios destroy a manga through an anime. I don't like it. It decreases the popularity of the series. It does. The popularity that could possibly come from an anime is high. That's why a lot of series got popularity. For instance, Tokyo Ghoul got its popularity because of the anime. But it pisses me off how they did that just to get popularity for the manga, but even though the anime in my eyes was not that good. It just makes me mad. It just really, really makes me mad. So yeah, I want to end it here. If you want more reviews on Akame ga Kill, let me know in the comments below. I will gladly do more reviews. I'm going to continue reviewing after I finish editing this video and uploading it. I'll probably read more Akame ga Kill. I don't know if I'll do a live reaction. I want to just say right now, I probably don't have enough time to do a live reaction, but I will be doing a proper comparison review and review on the entirety of this arc, the Wild Hunt arc, once I get done. This was mainly just a reaction on what happened in these chapters, but once I get done with them, I will gladly do an actual full review on it. So yeah, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.